target that wasn't wide enough for him anyway.
Foul. And a miss.
I wonder if that's a free ball.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 4.
Worth a look.
Must be able to hit both edges of a red or combination of reds.
Well, the one...
I think it's free ball.
Yes, I think that it's the one by the pink that's the one that... I think Ronnie is not sure it is a free ball. I think it is. I think Jan Shears is right.
Maybe it's a second opinion from someone else, but I'm not sure.
No, you can't have any second opinion. Which one do you think you can hit? No, because the pink is too wide. It's too far in front. You can't hit the edge on the left.
I think Jan Shears is right. I think it's a free ball.
I'm not sure.
Ronnie not doing himself any favours here. He's just doing what he thinks is right, isn't he, Clive?
Well, he's got a highly developed sense of fair play. And arguing against his own interest, you would think. Bit of a contrast with all the divers in football.
This is probably the most these two have ever spoken.
What do you think? It's a free ball?
Yeah, it's a free ball. It definitely is a free ball. No problem. Blue ball? The blue ball?
So blue is his extra red.
One.
Yes, I think everything was correct there. Ronnie was right to query if he wasn't sure, but I think Jan Shears got the right call.
Six.
So a chance for a winning clearance for O'Sullivan.
Better shot than it looked, Clive, wasn't it? He would just roll it in. He sort of half stunned that, queuing over the ball.
13.
Even though it's a long match, it kind of feels important that he does do it for his chances. I mentioned his cue ball has just been a little short
20.
of where he wants to be on a number of occasions. There's another example of it. It's okay though, up for the blue.
One.
That's a little short as well.
26.
Should still be all right though.
Doesn't like it. Doesn't like his bridging, whether he bridges from the cushion or hand on table. He's gone for the long bridge.
27.
Slightly better shot than it looked again. In behind the red, and he's a very strong favourite to win frame 2.
Inch perfect.
Yes, and he'll be happy enough to play on a lowish value colour here. Anything that's near the yellow. That's why he's played on the green.
31.
Well, it's been already a very gripping first 2 frames in what could be an absolute classic of a match today between these two.
$36. 39. 43.
Murphy was the better part of 40 in front when he missed a middle distance red.
48.
Well, he doesn't need the black, and it's just as well, because he would hate to have to go around the table. This is frame ball.
64.
And with an immaculately taken 55 to the pink, Ronnie O'Sullivan equalises at 1-1.
Tough shot.
Foul. And a miss. Foul. And a miss. Sean Murphy, 4.
Yeah, so this time Ronnie is not leaving his stance, and that kind of helps him to get a real idea of what he's got to do. Sean had every right to come to the table there and have another look and make Ronnie sit down and start afresh. He might have wanted to do that.
Third attempt, also unsuccessful.
I think that demonstrates why the misroll is what it is.
Yes, in the dim and distant days before the misrule was applied in its current form, you very often saw players making a plausible attempt with no great intention of actually escaping from the snooker.
Yes, I mean, it was called a deliberate miss because in those days, players were deliberately missing. Simple as that.
Attempted the glancing escape, but that wasn't a glance.
Now he could have done with going the way that Ronnie did, missing it. Just trying to get there in the end, maybe second or third attempt. Anything but what he did do.
One.
You would think that the red that is on the black cushion is going to decide the outcome of this frame.
7. 8.
Yes, Clive, and if he could land nicely in behind it, it would make the shot a lot easier to roll in. And that looks to be as good as you could hope for. No obvious pace needed. It give the pocket
15.
every chance to accept the ball. And just drop out for the black.
16.
Fascinating passage of play, this. Some oohs and ahs, but I think he was in more
23.
control of that shot than it may have appeared.
$25.
Just checking, he will need the lot. He'll only be 6 in front of the pink when he pots it.
32.
And this will count as a real steal
37.
for O'Sullivan. In some ways, the previous frame was as well.
43.
And with that victory clearance, Ronnie O'Sullivan wins the frame on the black and leads Sean Murphy by 2 frames to 1.
And like all great champions, O'Sullivan relishes the possibility of the clearance, because he knows these are the frames that are doubly painful for the opponent.
5. 6.
Oh, that was a gorgeous shot. That was an absolute gem of a shot. It didn't look much, but to clear the black spot and land where he has. It is again. Didn't look an awful lot, but the judgment of the cannon and the line
13.
was exquisite.
14.
He's so good in these situations, you tend to look ahead and think about potential problems. Obviously, green being so close to blue would be one of those, maybe.
21.
And the pink's not ideal either. But if he gets that
22.
far, at least he wouldn't have to play for the black. The pink would be enough.
Yeah, a little half
29.
shake of the head, because this is critical now. Straight or higher straight in the black. Yeah, it's gone wrong.
30.
It's gone wrong. So I'm just going to have to settle for playing the snooker in behind the black off this. Tried as best he could to check it back. And done much better.
37.
Big shot now. Which way does he play it? Is it dead weight to give it every chance? Oh, what a shot again.
38.
Just breezed it home.
$45.
Oh, dearie me. Talk about exquisite
47.
earlier on in this break. That was awesome. Look at this cannon.
50.
Didn't make it as a snooker player. He certainly would have made it as a cat burglar. What a steal this will be.
54.
Remember, just blue and pink will do.
$59.
Springy bounce there, actually. Left him just stretching a little, but it did not matter. This afternoon already, 3 steals for Ronnie O'Sullivan, 3 cheers for Ronnie O'Sullivan, because the last of them was absolutely superb. Sean Murphy had 3 chances, and in the end, though, he lost the frame. O'Sullivan's lead expands to 4-2. What a clearance! I mentioned that 2006 semi-final at the Crucible when Dot won 17-11. Didn't tell the full story that. He was 8 each with O'Sullivan, and then in the third session completed an 8-0 whitewash. But
Graham got 7.
that could be very expensive.
Yeah, you can't afford to miss blacks off the spot against anybody, but you don't get many chances against O'Sullivan.
That's what Dot did there, and boy, could he come back to bite him.
$9.
Yeah, that top cushion's caught pretty much everyone we've seen play so far out this week. Clearing the balls up when he needs them, just
15.
very easy.
More than likely this, the crunch ball, doesn't want to be too straight.
Yeah, let's strike this one nice, straight back. Should leave a nice angle on the black. Yeah,
21.
struck lovely.
Arrives on the colours, 10 points adrift, so yellow to pink.
30.
Well, true to his promise, Dot is not watching his opponent at the table.
33.
Almost 800 people in this arena tonight, and Dot's the only one. Well, maybe the referee on the other table plus Robertson and Brissell, but
37.
he's the only one not watching.
42.
You can hear the referee calling out the scores though, and it's not a nice sound.
48.
And neither is that applause, because it signifies that O'Sullivan, after looking like losing the first frame, has won it.
O'Sullivan is really good to watch,
16.
but try telling that to Graham Dott at the moment. Still eyes downcast, looking at the
17.
floor. I think he's got a piece of paper there as well on his lap. Maybe he's looking at some words that are written on the paper.
What do you think it says, Phil?
Don't miss blacks off the spot.
24.
Wise words.